Local58, a YouTube channel that portrays the likes of a community TV station. First introduced in 2015, this channel currently contains 8 mysterious videos that start off like any ordinary news broadcast, but then become interrupted by menacing visuals and messages. If you've watched the videos before, you may know the series hints at a deadly astronomical anomaly. Today, I want to discuss a theory that has been floating around on the internet lately. A theory that the moon in Local58 might actually just be a giant living entity. Before we begin, I would first like to advise you that I will be picking out bits and pieces from each video. So if you have not yet watched any of the uploads on Local58, I advise you do so now, then return back here to finish off. Anyway, let us begin. As I stated earlier, there is a theory that the moon in Local58 might be some sort of massive godlike entity, also known as an Eldritch abomination. This type of creature is described as something alien and/or inconceivable. Basically, an entity defined by its disregard for the laws of nature and the universe. You may have heard of such beings by horror artist H.P. Lovecraft, whom is responsible for crafting the idea behind the infamous Cthulhu. However, there is evidence that proves the moon in Local58 might just be one of these beings. In the video titled Show for Children, we watch as a skeletal cartoon character marches through the cemetery, while the face of the moon watches over him. As this character progresses, they become more and more disturbed by what they find in the graves. This then leads them down a hole, where they lie down, staring out to the sky from beneath the dugout grave. But soon after, the moon comes into view, and moments later, the cartoon character turns into nothing but a pile of bones. This can be compared with the video titled Weather Service. In this upload, we watch as a weather warning turns into a strange civil danger alert, warning people not to look up at the night sky. Throughout the video, we witness mixed messages telling us to look and to not look at the moon, almost like two people are battling over the broadcast. At the end of the video, cryptic messages such as "He found me" and "I drown in him" engulf the screen before switching to footage of the moon, all while we hear the harrowing screams of people in the background. However, in the latest video, Skywatching, we single-handedly witnessed the moon transform into a colossal organic-looking structure, capable of teleportation. And if you look very closely, you can see what looks to be a skeletal creature protruding out of it, almost like a chick hatching from its egg. It's even referred to as his throne. So this leads us to the question, what exactly is the moon? And who is he? Well, from observing the videos, it might be safe to say the moon is a massive godlike creature of astronomical proportions. But the most interesting aspect of this entity is that it might just have the ability to make whoever looks at it worship it. After digging around and doing a bit of research, I came across a thread on the Local58 Reddit community. Users Grace Tempest and Gamekeeper7 have also theorized that the moon in fact might just be an Eldritch being, capable of certain powers, such as mind control and manipulation. Throughout the video series, we come across numerous cryptic messages that interrupt each broadcast. These interruptions could be explained by an employee at Local58 slowly succumbing to the moon's gaze, thus airing footage of the beast for all to witness, meaning the multitude of screams heard at the end of weather service could be the public being transformed into moon god worshippers. Even at the end of the skywatching video, we witnessed the camera operator stroll towards the moon with his hands up, almost like he is surrendering himself in reverence. There's also another theory that a moon worshipping cult are the ones responsible for the hijacking of Local58, wanting the public to be made aware of their god and his almighty presence. However, it's also possible that the moon itself is solely responsible for every interruption and every event throughout the series. This means that the moon isn't exactly what we thought it was, as it's actually a sinister entity, capable of ending the world and all life as we know it. So, what are your thoughts on this theory from Local58? Do you believe that the moon is actually an ancient eldritch being preparing for world domination? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Also, don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. But as always, thank you and good night.